It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got a duel in the Lone Star State. It's the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop. And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship. They start on the ground with Elliott. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball Did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So out come the Texans in great starting field position. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And remember, when he came out of college, he left early. So a lot of people weren't really paying attention to this young man. But he's entrusted with a leadership role early in his NFL career and didn't shy away from it. His goal, continue to prove that there should have been 21 draft.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's got some space here. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, get himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
They'll run here with Mack. And they'll get this from the
good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it'll be Mack. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
Mack is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result was a Marlon Mack touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown.
Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Now that's 3rd down, 101. You got to go to the mark. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Desmond King back deep. Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And the Texans will take over.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive. With that first drive, they got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A run up the middle with Mack. And only able to get
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football, 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They go right back to Mack. And some space here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. That was well executed.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Give him.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for his. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result was a Marlon Mack touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
And out now come the Cowboys.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the...
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And nothing much material.
A power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott. Dancing to his... Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Here's King. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Marlon Mack now heading back out. 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of football.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A 1st down throw for Mills. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. To throw, Mills. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Signs of slowing down.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here, not trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, but more animated.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott. And it's complete. He gets this one to 1. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Here's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
It hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before half. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. To the air again, Prescott. And an incomplete one. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete at the 3rd down conversion. Prescott now from the 50. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 50 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to when there was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football before half to be played. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes, right side. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Texans.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game, the kick return.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it.
He'll get this to Elliott.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
Always, as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th position. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything in the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to the...
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mills.
Dorsett's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This is just more to see on this defense. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll go with Mack here up the middle.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading, pushing themselves here in the second half.
On 1st and 10, Mills.
And his throw is finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Pushes him over. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Brevin Jordan from 4 yards out. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him. And
on for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
To do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Boy, CeeDee Lamb so prolific at Oklahoma catching passes like this from Kyler Murray, and he's doing it at the NFL level too.
Yeah, and he's had a heck of a game so far. Up over 100 yards receiving already. And it's not all been air yards.
You can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And the big
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw.
Now Elliott. And he gets him a little bit close.
It's here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football now in Arlington. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. And that is caught.
Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. Touchdown, Houston. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick.
And the Texans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime facing CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close button starting tomorrow.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott from the gun. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the side. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Prescott on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And strong running there.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Prescott now. Touchdown!
Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Garrett.
That'll cut the lead back down to 21. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Stiff-armed him.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
John Mechie.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
Fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And now this throw completes to the 29, a gain of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael. Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Meanwhile, Dak's throw hauled in by Washington.
decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent.
Down in the backfield, it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And the tackle. Hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared.
Running with Elliott. And he will have a first 7. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just from the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Prescott. And that is pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that'll cut the lead back down to 20. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
For today.
Down to a knee. Here's the Texans. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.